Cuts, made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off.
So, a clawed animal, or...
This is getting interesting.
So then there is the long claw marks.
Claw marks. Deep.
Did they go this way? Oh.
Smell of a rotting corpse. Blood spattered all around.
Here's more.
Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful.
Oh, so we're dealing with a werewolf. So the long claws marks were over here? Ah, here's the trail.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
So, there's a werewolf about, and we are...
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Gotta track down a werewolf. So let's search for something on the ground that might be of use, or might be able to track the werewolf differently.
Shit. Climbed the tree.
Yes.
I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
I am looking for something else on the ground. Blood marks? So you climbed up the tree and what, you bounced from tree to tree. Ah, there's the mark I'm looking for.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
So now I can track it by its scent. So he went this way. So I'm tracking the scent of the werewolf. Again, the Witcher has incredibly heightened senses than humans do. So the werewolf climbed trees and went from tree to tree, not leaving a mark other than on the trees. He left a distinct odor behind. That sounds almost like a bear. I don't want to mess with a bear right now. Or probably for another couple levels. But I might have to, considering where this is going. That wouldn't be the werewolf, would it? Oh, it looks like you landed.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods?
Interesting. That ends the path. Oh, no, it doesn't. So I'm following... There's a hut. And the bits and pieces of clothes...
Looks like a hunter's quarters.
lead straight here. Yeah, that's a bloody bear. We'll deal with the shack in a little bit. I'm gonna go poke bear. And let's just wail on you while you're recovering. And dodge behind you. I don't need to get hit by you at all. Almost perfect. Oh, hunting lodge now. Okay, so don't have to worry about the bear anymore.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Okay, so looks like you went around the... Okay, there's more down there, but going to examine the hut first. Obviously you came from here. What is this? That's the fast travel marker. Alright. Entrance. That's probably a cave entrance of some kind. But there is stuff to loot in here. So we'll take a look about the hunter's cabin. There's something of important over there. So everything important is highlighted in red, obviously. You probably noticed that at this point, but ooh, a new crossbow and exploding bolts. Just light up a lamp and script page albedo. An alchemical formula. Interesting. So I can't use that yet because it's level 7, but it does do a little bit more damage. Oh, albedo. albedo. It's another alchemical ingredient. Oh, I remember these. They're expensive, but they're used in much higher level ingredients. Let's see here. It would definitely be useful to have these. Oh, cursed oil. This would probably be useful now, considering werewolves are considered in the category of cursed ones. So it would definitely be useful to do that now. I can also make some bombs. I think I will actually make this blinds. I'll make both of these. Might as well. Creep shot requires calcium equum. Let's go to my inventory. We'll equip some of those nice, useful items we just made. So, yeah, cursed one. We'll go to the beastry first. So we got dogs, bears, beasts, necrophages. So this is a broad fiend, and yeah. They're decomposing human bodies that have been stripped of their skin. Their presence is given away by the overwhelming stench. They want to eat food. It doesn't look like I have a listing for the werewolves yet, but I do know they are cursed ones from past experience. I'm actually going to load up. I believe they are silver, so I'm going to load. This is how you use the oils. You just load them onto the sword. And now the sword is covered in the oil, and it lasts for 20 hits for 10% increase in attack power versus a cursed one. I will be loading up the bombs. I'll be loading up Devil's Puff and Sanum. Oh, that might be something useful to look into for the character. Increased number of bombs. Is that what this was? Nope. Time slow. All bombs inflict damage. Now deal 30% plus 3 damage in addition to the normal effects. This is the increased number of bombs. It's pretty deep into the thing, but if you really want to use bombs, this is the place to do it. But I should have... yeah. I already have one. And it should be gooey on my blade. Can't really see it right now. Oh well. Here it is. I want Devil's Puff. But we have a note on the key. Note is on the ground.
Notes. Wonder whose.
Mysterious notes. I am who I am. I can't change that. Shirts woven of parsley and potions made of virgin tears might work in old wives' tales, but not for me. It is time to come to terms with it. With Hannah's love and iron discipline, I have found a way to manage. But I must remember to hide in the woods before the full moon rises, to go somewhere far from others, far from Hannah. The attack comes and then passes. I wake up with wounds on my hands and the taste of blood in my mouth. Perhaps it is the best that I don't remember. Killing prey with bow and arrow is one thing. To tear it apart with fang and claw, at least here deep in the woods, won't hurt any people. Merciful Metal, watch over any who stray too close. So it's not just the wolves that are about, it's also a werewolf. It almost sounds like it's the husband, because he's a hunter and this is a hunter's lodge and it's hunting. Unless there's another hunter about, but it always sounds like it might actually be the hunter. Maybe now I can see the oil. Well, the blade's a little bit dirtier, but so that would be the oil upon it. So it does show up on the blade. There was blood. Path that leads down here. And said something was dragged down here. Yeah, this should be the new, that entrance location that we found. Yeah, so it's an entrance. So there are entrances in the world that are basically caves. This is one of them. And I need to use art to get it, to bust down the door. Okay, so I might be fighting a werewolf pretty soon. But it's not a full moon and it's in the middle of the day. And I can't really see much. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm trying to use the torch to give more light, but don't remember how to do that now. But luckily, I don't need to. So there's a cow. It's likely dragged here. So it's runestones. Puffball. Some mushrooms. What are you? Wolfsbane. It's an interesting thing to have down in a werewolf's den. Oh, Wolfsbane is the exact same thing we just used to make the cursed oil. So I'm assuming that's here to make sure that we do use it, or can create it. But it doesn't look like anything's here, but there's definitely something back in the entrance waiting for us. So what is this? It's another bloody bear. Hello, bear. Deal with you.
Ugly bastard.
Wait on you a little bit. You're dead. Okay. So, I found the entrance. Is there any more information in the quest? Search the werewolf's lair. Oh, I need to wait for nightfall. Okay. So I need to meditate. I need to meditate till nightfall. So yeah, we'll make it midnight. This is another part of the game that you can wait and yes, that replenished the items you used. But the Witcher can meditate and wait for a certain time of day. It's now midnight. So now I might actually encounter the werewolf down here. So we need to explore the werewolf's den. Oh, there is a werewolf, along with wolves. So he must be calling and kinship with the wolves. I can't really see. But you are definitely going to be dealing with the wolves first. They are going to be the most annoying portion of this, and now I can focus solely on the one target. Where are you going? I know it's probably rather a little bit dark. So let's use this swallow potion. Ah, no, that was the swallow potion. I used the potion to increase my damage. So, come here. Get back here. Fire just a little bit. You stopped. So I just need to get you down to being human.
Stop! Don't harm him!
The sister. Okay. What the hell's going on?
Think we need to talk.
Oh,
It's
yes.
Nealon!
You notice my face is...
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
Did you kill your sister to get her husband? That is fucked up.
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him! Always have! Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew?
Oh, you're sentient.
Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
No. Fuck it. Let her die.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle, but cross my path again, and I will kill you.
No! Mercy!
You had no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
So that was a bad decision. She got munched. I probably would have had to have fought the werewolf if I chose the other option.
Told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
If you want death, find some reins and a tree with a strong limb.
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. Do it. Please.
He couldn't stand living killing his wife, so I killed him anyway. So I should have the effects of Thunderbolt still on me, but that should wear off eventually. That's key. So that wore off, and the toxicity should lower itself eventually. That swallow wore off a long time ago. So I also want to collect the wolf's stuff. I wonder if she is down here still. It doesn't look like there's any. If she is down here, there's nothing to collect from her. Oh, but I did miss a box in the corner. Silver plate. Right, so I cannot remember how to use... Oh, that's how I use bombs. Well, might as well. I want that activated. And I can do this, which shall spread light onto the subject. So it's the middle mouse button. So this is a way to not have to use cat potion, but it's not as good. And it does tie up essentially a secondary item. So I can't use bombs and I can't use the crossbow, but I can use a torch so I can see stuff. Kind of wish I would have gotten a mutagen from that, which would be useful, but there was a chest that was locked in here that I'm assuming that this key goes to. Yes. So, got some new pants. And Shadalah's armor. So, yes, I know how to use oils. Thank you. So, hunting trousers are just pretty much significantly better than the ones I'm wearing, and they've got a nice color to them. Also, I would have to go to the blacksmith to look up at that armor. Well, so the hunter was a werewolf, and he killed his wife because his wife's sister was jealous that they existed. Well, that's messed up, but we're gonna quickly just fast travel back down to here. I'd have to travel back through. Oh, it is a very beautiful game, but what I want is to go this way. For some reason, the Baron's guards are still just looking about. Come on, Roach. I have need of a horse.
Rubble everywhere.
Faster.
there should be a point of interest somewhere about here. Yes, there's one over here. So I'll hit up this, and then we'll go check out the Baron's house.
Blasphemers, dogs, blood, should all
Hello.
be flogged, legs torn from their asses. My sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman.
Looks like someone knocked
Aye.
over
Help an
a
old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
statue.
T'other night,
God.
blasphemers, pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Alright, so that is a god of mercy. Yeah.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Just lift up a... That was the same god that the other people were praying to. Not pleasant looking, but...
Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Alright, if I come across them, sure, why not?
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye.
Sure. I don't believe
You
I've
look awful.
finished this quest. But I think I might do it this time, though. Does seem interesting. I just get... Okay. Got a little step. Like going left or right? To the right. So that wasn't even the point of interest. That was just some random quest. So now I need to keep an eye out for some damaged shrines along the way. Ah, yes. So the point of interest should be off to the right a bit. I'm just going to go there myself. Hello. Ah, ghouls. Monster nest. Let's just deal with some ghouls and we'll check out what entails the monster nest. Along the way, there's a little bit of heavy attacks. Looks like you buggered off. You were doing something weird, increasing your attack power. Yeah. Ow. Should be one more
Show me what you got.
sitting about. You on fire. The ever-living crap out of you. Yeah. Come on. Ow. But you were done. That is done. I'm gonna get rid of these before I accidentally hit them and they seriously damage me. Vigorix blossoms. Interesting chemical ingredient. The other one should be back here. Chase them far and wide to kill them. Get some ghoul's blood. Oh, hello! Oh, right, it's a monster's nest, so they
Damn.
apparently respawn. If I don't kill them all. Let's just set you on fire next to some explosive barrels. That should hopefully take care of you. God, you're like a truck. Ow. Let's start you on fire. Heal on you some more. Okay. No fuffing about this time. I need to deal with the monster's nest before I loot.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy
Monster
it.
nest, you need a grape shot, summon, or dancing star bomb. I should have. I have a Santa bomb. So I'm essentially going to be dropping that in there. Punching items, oils, potions, bombs are consumed, confused, and can run out. Yeah, I need to meditate, and then I'll use up the Alkahest to replenish them. Looks like this was a nasty, nasty place. And this was probably, looks like an attempt to burn a whole bunch of bodies at once. But they missed some, so it became necrophages, looting area. Or necrophages got attracted to the area. So we're just going to continue on, and meditating will also regenerate my health, but for now, consuming fine. It looks like this shrine is perfectly fine, and I don't know if that is a shrine or not, but the Baron's keep or fort is on an island. Very good place for one. It's very hard to get to, and oh. So it looks like this was the original way in, but it's been demolished. This looks like this was the more permanent bridge to get into the place, but it has been destroyed, probably by the Nilfgaardians or the defenders of this place when the Nilfgaardians came through. And then it looks like this was either made recently to allow traffic and trade to come in, or no, this also looks like it was a main place in. So this was normal.
Folk don't object to your white mug.
No, not usually. Oh. Seems like a much more ramshackle of a bridge though, but it does look like it is a main entrance. Just not the main, like, really.
Got eyes like a cat. You can catch mice too.
So I'm going to be hitting up the notice board, and I need to talk to the Baron. There might be a merchant about. No, it's too late in the night for the merchant to be here. But he's inside. I wonder if I can go inside and talk to you there. Wait, merchant. Can I talk to you in here? And trader.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
But let's see what you got.
Like to take a look.
What are you? Religion and life. Read for additional information. I will definitely be getting that. I already have that. Also, some more Gwent cards and food. If I remember right, yeah. The food is very expensive. I only have 4 crowns left. Awesome. Like, I have a lot of orns, but I need to get them exchanged. Let's see here. This is not as good. That's not as good. This is better, but I want to keep this one. The Gildorf sword. I mean, the other sword does a little bit more damage, but its effects aren't as good, so I'll be keeping the other one. I can get rid of the hunting trousers. I will eventually have to find a stash to dump these off. I think there is actually a stash here.
Farewell.
The book... No. I have to actually read the book. This. Religion and life. And should we thus submit our life to religion, or should we interpret religion so that it serves our lives instead? There are as many schools as there are philosophies, as many stories as there are human beings, and let us not forget elven beings, or dwarven, halfling, gnomish ones, nor any other such sapient creature familiar with the quandaries of the soul. I, for my part, having survived now more than 120 years of vodka and radishes work wonders, lend no credence to anyone who claims differently, can swear with all certainty that there is no way to reconcile everyone at once, and what pleases one will provoke whinging and sulking in another, and will undoubtedly cause a third to reach for his knife if it dares depart from his unknown, narrowly narrow world by so much as a hair. What then are we to do? How should we live? Why, as we like, as our sole urge is disregarding all the brayings of philosophers